What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sterling. Welcome back to ENT Basketball. And if you're a college basketball fan, then this is probably the most exciting time of the year for you. It's March Madness, ladies and gentlemen. March freaking Madness. Now, I want to start this video off by saying this. I always come on this channel and also my football channel, and I always preach that I don't like when people talk about sports or honestly just things in general when they don't really know what they're talking about, or they don't really follow or watch what the thing is that they're talking about. If they don't know what they're talking about, I don't like when people talk about it. Now, that's exactly what I'm going to do today, ladies and gentlemen. I have probably watched a grand total of 3 college basketball games this season, but that doesn't matter because part of what makes college basketball so great, specifically March Madness, is that everybody does their brackets, and most people don't care or don't know what's going on. People pick things based off, like, they like the city that they're from, they like the color of their jerseys, blah, blah, blah. And those are the people who be having the best brackets because there is no way to actually know or to actually tell what goes on with a lot of these tournament games. Upsets be happening left and right. You never know what's going to go on. And so I'm giving you my personal bracket as a person who's watched about 3 college basketball games this season. So let's get right into it. There's only been one time in history where a number 16 seed has beaten the number 1 seed. So right off the bat, I'm going Alabama. I'm going to go with Maryland versus West Virginia. I'm going Maryland. San Diego State versus Charleston. Now, I've had some brackets in my day where I've gotten some good hits here and there. And I feel confident this year. I feel super confident this year. I'm going San Diego State. I am going to have some 12s beating some 5s because I know that is like a legit rule. Virginia, again, I'm going Virginia. I don't want to pick all just the higher seeds, but if that's what it's going to come down to, I think this will be my first upset. This might be my first upset. NC State versus Creighton. Creighton's only 5-7 versus top 25 competition. Yeah, we're going NC State, ladies and gentlemen. We got our first upset. Baylor versus UC Santa Barbara. Baylor. Ken Palm. I don't know if you guys know Ken Palm. I think that's his name, Ken Palm. But he's a specialist when it comes to these. He told me to pick Utah State, so I'm going with Ken Palm. And then Arizona is going to beat Princeton. So now here. Ooh, okay. Here we go. So, I will go with. Wow, these are some tough ones. I'm going Alabama again, and then San Diego State's 0-2 against top 25 competition. Wow, this is a tough one. I'll go Virginia. I know Virginia won the national championship a couple years ago, so I'll go with them. NC State and Baylor. Should I pick NC State? Should NC State be my team that goes on a run? Yep, NC State. They're going all the way to, what is this? The Sweet 16. And then I'll pick, Arizona. How good is Arizona? Okay, it's 6-1, top 10 in BPI rank. I don't know what that means, but they're top 10. Part of me wants to pick Utah State. Part of me wants to pick Utah State, but I can't because I already picked NC State to go that far. And then I'll go Bama. I know Bama, so I do know some of the top college basketball prospects. Like I know Brandon Miller out of Alabama. He's one of the top players in the nation, so I'm taking Alabama. I know their coach is pretty good too. I don't want it to just be number 1 and 2. I don't want it to just be number 1 and 2. Where's the fun in that? I'm going NC State. Houston's number 1. I'm taking them. Iowa versus Auburn. I heard this is actually going to be a pretty good matchup. I'll take Auburn. Miami versus Drake. I told you got to have some number 12s going over the number 5. Drake is a rapper also. I like Drake, so I'm picking him. Indiana versus Kent State. I'll take Indiana. Now, Iowa State versus Pittsburgh. I know Pittsburgh was in like the first 4. They had to play their way into the tournament. So I'll pick Pittsburgh because I actually just watched them play last night. They beat Mississippi State. Kennesaw State. I don't think they're beating Xavier. Texas A&M versus Penn State. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll go Penn State. Saquon Barkley played at Penn State. Texas. I gotta go Texas. Colgate. They're named after the freaking toothpaste brand. They lost to Auburn. They beat Syracuse. Okay, shout out to them. They beat Syracuse. Houston and Auburn. I'm going Houston. Oh, or should I have Auburn beat them? Should I have Auburn beat Houston? Screw it. I'm going Auburn. Indiana will beat Drake. Sorry, Drake. Xavier and Pitt. Pitt's going to go on a run. Nah, I have too many teams going on a run. I can't do that. Texas will make it. And then we'll go up back to this one. Auburn versus Indiana. Let's see. They lost to Alabama twice. They won and lost to Tennessee. I think that's what that means. Should I go with Auburn just for the fun of it? Man, this is so hard. We'll move on to this one first. We'll come back to that one. Don't expect a low-scoring game. Xavier is one of the nation's best offenses. Okay, we're going Xavier. Auburn versus Indiana. Maybe I should read these. Auburn gets to the line. Okay, that's good. They also send their opponent to the line. What about Indiana? The Hoosiers are one of the most complete teams in the NCAA tournament, led by All-American center Trace Jackson Davis as Big Ten Freshman of the Year? We're going Indiana. Number 4 versus number 3 in the, number 4 versus number 3 in the Sweet 16. Xavier versus Indiana. What's their top 25 rank? Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm going Indiana. And then on this side, I'm going Bama. And then we'll come down here. Okay, so Purdue's going to win. Memphis versus FAU. What is FAU? I don't know what FAU means, so they're not winning. Duke. Oh, okay. I saw this matchup was happening ahead of time. Duke versus Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts went on a big run. I think that was 2 years ago. I'm going Oral Roberts. Also, Duke doesn't have Coach K anymore, so I don't think they're the Duke of old. Tennessee versus Louisiana. Louisiana. Oh, BPI ranked 99th. They're for sure losing. Kentucky versus Providence. Now, Ken Palm told me that Providence had a good chance to upset Kentucky, but I don't believe him, bro. I just don't believe him. Kansas State, Montana State. Kansas State. USC, Michigan State. How are these teams looking? USC won and lost to UCLA. Let's see. I kind of want to pick USC, but I'm a UCLA fan. Should I pick USC? Nah, screw USC. We're going Michigan State. Marquette. I know Marquette's always pretty good. We're going... I think it's probably too early for Purdue to lose. Oral Roberts versus Tennessee. Now, this is a tricky one because I want to root for Oral Roberts. They went on a big run 2 years ago. Can they do it again? What does it say? BPI rank 84th. Oh, yeah. 2 years ago, OROU busted brackets by making the Sweet 16 as the number 15 seed? This year's squad won't sneak up on anyone, though, as the Golden Eagles enter the tourney on a 17-game win streak? Oh, my gosh, bro. Oral Roberts is going all the way this year. Oh, never mind. They got to play the number 1 seed. They're probably not going to go all the way. Kentucky versus Kansas State. We'll go Kentucky. Michigan State versus Marquette. Actually, let me rethink that one. Is Kentucky that good? Oh, okay. They're one of the best they're one of the best rebounding teams and scoring in the paint. We'll leave it. Michigan State, Marquette. How good's Michigan State? Offensive juggernaut. Marquette's tempo is fascinating. I like fast-paced basketball teams. One of the nation's best on offense, but they slow the pace down to a crawl offensively. Oh, defensively. Screw it. We're going Marquette. And then we're going to go Kentucky here. And then we're going Purdue. Sorry, Oral Roberts. I wanted Oral Roberts to go on a run, but, I mean, Purdue is the number 1 seed in this conference. And then Purdue versus Kentucky. I'm picking Kentucky. So that means we got a 4, a 6, and a 1. Okay, so now the final side of the bracket. Kansas is winning. Arkansas and Illinois. I'll pick Illinois, St. Mary's, and VCU. Who is VCU? Virginia Christian University? Is that what they're called? That's what I would assume. Yeah, but we can't pick them. So we're going St. Mary's. UConn, we're picking UConn. We'll pick TCU because I don't like when this happens. I don't like when that happens. Even though I just picked... who did I pick earlier? Oh, I picked Pittsburgh because I watched their game last night, so I picked them, but they're not doing that. Arizona State versus and Nevada, I guess. I'll pick TCU. Gonzaga. I know Gonzaga's always good. Boise State, they got a blue football field, so I'll pick them. UCLA. UCLA is my team. UCLA is my team, ladies and gentlemen. We're going UCLA all the way on this one. Kansas will win this one. UConn versus St. Mary's. Wow, this is a tough one. UConn, I know Kemba Walker went to UConn and he had that crazy buzzer beater, so I'll take them. Oh, Gonzaga versus TCU. I kind of want Gonzaga to lose this one. I like TCU. So we're going TCU. Boise State versus UCLA. We're going UCLA. So now this is where it gets tough because I basically... Who was the 3 seed? Oh, okay. So I have 1, 2, 4, and 6 making it this far. Kansas versus UConn. Who's going to win this one? UConn has a good defense according to what it's saying here. Unranked to start the season. Wow. So UConn is some underdogs. Nation's best team on the offensive glass. UConn might go all the way, bro. UConn might go all the way. And then, of course, I'm picking UCLA. Oh, no. I wanted UConn. Dang it. I wanted UConn to go far, but I can't beat UCLA. What is this? This is the Elite 8, right? Oh, no. This is only the Sweet 16? Oh, no. This is the Elite 8. This is the Elite 8. Oh, man. I want UCLA to make it to the Final Four again, but it's like UCLA's only 3-4 against the top 25. Losing starting guard Jalen Clark. Achilles for the season? Jaime Jaquez. Jaime Jaquez is a dog. Same with Tiger Campbell. He got that crazy hair, but freshman Amari Bailey. Okay. I've watched a couple of UCLA games this year, but not as much as I was like a year or two ago. Like when they had Johnny Juzang. Johnny Juzang was a beast at UCLA. Shout out Johnny Juzang. Oh my gosh, this is such a hard decision. But screw it. I don't want to pick against UCLA, but we're going UConn. So now, Bama versus Kentucky. Bama is my only number 1 seed that I had making it this far, so I'm picking Bama. And then Indiana versus UConn, 2 number 4 seeds. We're going to go UConn. And then the national championship. Alabama versus UConn. I'm going to go with Bama. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm going Bama. The Tide have been rolling as Alabama may be the nation's most complete team. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I already read this. Oh, no, I didn't. Their offense is paced by freshman Brandon Miller, and their defense frustrates opponents, resulting in the lowest field goal percentage against rim protectors. Oh, yeah. Bama's winning it all. Bama! Final score will go 73 Bama to 69. Boom, submit. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. Bama's winning it all. I called it right now. Bama is winning it all. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. You just watched a guy who pretty much knows nothing about college basketball make a bunch of college basketball-based picks. So, comment down below. Tell me who you think is going to win the tournament. And that's going to be it. Thank you guys very much. Make sure you guys go down below, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm out of here.